Dmitriy Klevenskiy. I hope I pronounced that right, but regardless if I do or don't, it's so nice to be sitting with a pianist, composer, I believe, and a gentleman with a very, very nice smile who's starting to really get going and getting going right here in town. Dmitry, how are you?
I'm so happy to be here, and thank you very much, Charlie, to invite me here.
It's totally a pleasure. You know, you're the buzzword. I'm hearing so much about you. I really am. And what's it like? What's it like being in South Florida? The scene? How's it treating you?
It's my third visit of United States.
Okay.
And what I can tell you, I was so fall in love with this country.
Okay.
I love Florida. Already been in Boston and Los Angeles. I just want to tell you, I love this country. To play with musicians here and deal with people here, just talk to them already make me so happy.
So I guess, really, I'm doing a live from Russia with love.
Absolutely, from Russia with love.
I love that, and I love the respect, and I love what I hear in your voice, you know? That's a nice thing, but we're not going to get, that's a whole different show. You know, we can get into the love of this country and things of that nature and the respect. I love hearing it. It's a good thing, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that. But today we're going to focus on you, man, because it's nice that you love it, but really, the essence of the man is the music of the man. Am I right?
You're absolutely right.
I had no doubt. I know a lot of things are happening right now as we speak. An upcoming concert. Tell us about it. A couple of weeks from now, you'll be playing with Sammy Figueroa and doing something of that nature. Tell us about Jazz on the Beach.
Jazz on the Beach. It will be great, wonderful jazz festival.
Okay.
A lot of good artists.
I see. Pee Wee Ellis.
Pee Wee Ellis.
I love Pee Wee.
Sammy Figueroa.
I love Sammy. He's one of our own, of course. Rose Max.
Not so long time we had a record together with Sammy Figueroa. It's a wonderful record, and I'm so proud of it that he helped me with my new album.
Tell us about your new album. First of all, what's the name of your new album?
Dmitriy Klevenskiy featuring Sammy Figueroa. Simple.
It is simple. And what can we expect? Because obviously, as you can tell from how I'm speaking, I haven't heard this new album yet. What can we expect when we listen to this? What type of music? Tell me a little bit about it.
All the time in my life, I try to play my own music, create my own music. And, of course, it starts from very long time since I've been a kid. My father had very, very big collection of real American jazz. So I want or I don't want, I have to listen it every day. And then I fell in love with jazz. And so only what I can do, go to my piano and start to touch the keys. And it was so exciting for me. And then my parents say, why don't we give him to private tutor? So it was the beginning.
When did you start? What age?
I think I was 1 or 2 years old.
Are you kidding?
No.
1 or 2 years old, and you start to play some notes on the piano? You start to do...
I came near the piano and just touched the keys.
When did you discover that the piano was something that you wanted to make a career?
Actually, my father is architect.
Okay.
And he can play a little bit of boogie-woogie.
Okay.
And it was enough for a small kid to understand the riff, the rhythm. It's a combination of many good things, factors.
With the upbringing that you described, were there any other musical styles that you also enjoy?
I listen to a lot of jazz music. Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, all of them. But listening more to American jazz, because I think it's only American thing. Everybody can say it's an international thing. Yes, I agree with them too, but the roots, it's exactly here, and nobody can play jazz exactly right like it do Americans. So listening to right jazz, which is American jazz, go deeper and deeper, and then first time I heard Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and I understood this is people who exactly make jazz like it sounds in this time. They are two revolutionary guys who changed jazz absolutely, totally. I love Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, Wayne Shorter, Ron Carter, Tony Williams, John Coltrane. I never see them, but they are my teachers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you. You know, I've seen some of them. They're also my teachers. I am a drummer, but really haven't played jazz drums for a long while. But still, I've appreciated, and I appreciate life because of the names you had mentioned. They're very meaningful to jazz, and I appreciate your words. Seriously, coming from another country, saying the things you do about, and I even get a chill speaking the words, you know, that it is an American art form, and it is, and thank God we can share it with others internationally. I'm thrilled, because great jazz comes from all over the world now. That's also a thrill. The French, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but when American artists this century have gone to France and still go to France, the French love jazz so much, for example, that the live concerts are magnificent. When you hear a live CD or what have you that came from France, that was recorded in France, it's usually terrific. And it doesn't stop in France. I give France as an example because it's just one of the areas, but all throughout Europe. As a matter of fact,
same I can tell about Polish people. They love jazz.
I'm telling you that I shouldn't just stop with the French, but I'll tell you this much. The appreciation of jazz is greater these days, you know, overseas. Please don't get insulted, folks. I know plenty of people here in the States, here in South Florida, love jazz, myself as well. That's great. But it's on the decline. It won't stay on the decline because of artists like you, sir, Dmitry, because you're excited. And when people are excited about what they do, it shows, it comes across, and I know the younger people are now getting more involved in jazz. We're putting out incredible amounts of people in the schools. Have you had a chance to get to some of the high schools and maybe colleges and speak or perform, Dmitry?
I had a proposal to make some workshop.
The younger people coming up these days need it. They're extremely mature. Some of the kids on the high school level are incredibly mature. They're winning awards all over the place. And I'm thrilled that there's an interest in jazz music at all levels. So, you know, these are promising things.
I can tell you something. All knowledge, what I get listening to Miles Davis, Herbie Hancock, to all of these greatest people, I got the conception. And I have a lot of things to say by words, but I prefer to do it by music. I know what to say, and I'm more than happy to see these young people and explain to them something, and they will understand.
I understand where you're coming from. It's a very nice place. Dmitry, let's take a look at the latest CD coming out right now. Okay, the work that you're doing. Tell us about some of the tracks. Tell us why you chose them. Give us a little feel for the new CD, please.
First of all, I want to thank those greatest musicians who helped me with this CD. Those people who make happen this CD, KCC Productions and Rachel Farrow, and Hit Factory Studio, where we did that CD. Sammy Figueroa play on percussion.
He's terrific.
It's incredible.
Yes.
Andrew Atkinson play on drums.
Yes.
It's so unbelievably wonderful drummer. Don Kaufman play on the bass. To play with Don make you feel so good.
Yes, sir.
And trumpet player was Jason Carter.
Okay. All right.
Listening to his trumpet, you can forget about everything and you're just listening to his trumpet because it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So band was unbelievable. All people, I thank them from the bottom of my heart. We play all of my compositions there.
All original.
All original.
Okay.
And we play everything from first take. Because I say to the guys, I will not give you charts. I want fresh mind. Don't want you make any preparation for that. Because this is what I call jazz music. Because I want people see exactly how we work. If we're real jazz men, then we can do it straight right here, right now. So they were excited about this idea, and they will agree with this. And we record 5 songs from first take. And producer Rachel Farah was so excited of it too. She said, I feel like I'm in New York now.
I love it. I love it. I love that you're doing all improvisational. I think that's terrific. I love the no charts, although charts are okay. I love the energy that goes into what you're talking about. I really, the sound that's produced, it's like, really, if you will, a live concert that's recorded in a studio. Because of the fact it's a one-take deal. You didn't sit down and separate everything. You guys, if I'm reading this right, you sat down, played, and that was the recording.
It was.
That is great.
It was what we can do.
Yes, sir. That is.
We have some extremal situation, and we have to fix them.
Yes.
This guy plays this note. This guy another note. So it's all the time extremal situation, and how you can work with this. This is your professionalism.
You know what? I love where you're coming from. So this is your professionalism. Yeah, you are. You. That's a good point. You make a good point. Now people need to go and see you. So I'm hoping that you'll be more and more readily available in this area. And I hope you will let us know. Give us a call. Drop me a line. Tell us what's happening when you're doing things here locally or anywhere, because I think it's important that people get to see what you're doing and just how you do it. Because if you're doing what you're doing in the studio, God only knows what you're doing live. The same thing, or it's just the energy. Do you feed energy off the audience when it's a live concert?
When I play live music, it's a little bit different kind of mood. As more people in audience, as more better I feel.
Okay.
It wasn't before, like many years ago, so afraid and scared of audience, afraid to play wrong note here. All of this so far away now from me, because now I know what to tell to people. When I play music, I play it for them, and I see their reaction, and I just love people, and I love to do something good for them. It's simple.
It is, and it's beautiful. When the CD comes out, you need to let me know. You need to let us know. I hope you'll have some type of a kit available, because obviously we're going to do some airplay on this thing. And you got to let us know again your schedule, what's happening, because we obviously, and if it's not obvious, let it be obvious, like to promote our local talent here. We're proud. We're proud, and we support the musicians in South Florida, around the country, around the world for sure, but South Florida is our home, man. Dmitry, it's been tremendous having you as a guest on Kaufman and Company. I do appreciate your time. And, don't keep us a stranger. Let me go ahead and, again, speak about, and I did mention, I'll mention one more time because it's worthwhile, Jazz on the Beach. And that's Sunday, October 22nd from 3 to 7 on the beach at 95th Street, Surfside. And one of the nice things, I think, it's free. I don't know if it's free. People are going through all kinds of things, but there is no charge to you, the public. That's how I like to do it. Are you free? No, I'm not free. I'm never free. There's always a cost, but it's not always money. Dmitry, thank you so much for your time. I wish you all the best, and This is the first of many times we'll spend together on the air, I'm sure.
Charlie, thank you very much for inviting me here, and thank you very much for this incredible discussion with you.
Totally enjoyed it too.